Hi all. So in this session we will see what is the difference between find and element methods and element, and we have a one method, find elements method. Find elements method of WebDriver interface. So what is the difference between find element and find elements method of WebDriver? Actually, on any web page, so let me open one of the web page. So it's lost the browser. So whenever you are trying to find that particular web element on the page, so we will use find element method to interact with that particular web element. So wherever, if you want to interact with multiple web elements on the page, then we will use find elements method. To interact a particular web element, find element method. To interact a multiple web element, we will use find elements method. So there is a difference. When you trying to interact with that particular web element, this method will return you web element. So that particular web element it will return you. Whereas when you try to interact with multiple web elements, so this find elements method will return you list of web elements. So what is the return type of this method? The return type of this find element method is web element, web element. Whereas the return type of this find elements is what? List of web elements. Okay, list of web elements. So that is this is the return type of find elements method, and this is the return type of find element. So let's go to the application. So this I will open Facebook. This is the application we are using for automation testing purpose. So we will navigate to the Facebook. Now you see on this page. So to interact with that particular email address field, password field, we have already seen find element method. So if you want to interact with this particular web element, observe carefully. So for this web element, when you try to interact, let's be, the ID for email address is what? Email. The ID for password is what? Pass. Whereas the ID for this is what? Something U_0B like this. So let's try to interact with this only to this web element. So actually, when you interact with this web element, this web element will return you only. So you see, if you try to interact with this element, this is the HTML door, this is the input tag, there name is equal to email. That's based on name only, we will find that web element. So just go to the application and just I will create a one class for that. Go to new, create a class. So I'll just elements of web element versus elements. Okay, so we create a class, create main method, and then so this is it. We will set the system variable part to load the browser by using system.set property method. So actually we will set the key value here. So what is the key for that browser and what is the value for that? The key is what? We are working with Chrome, then we will use key as webdriver.chrome.driver. This is the key, and the value is what? Where exactly we located the driver. Driver we have kept in current working directory. We have a driver folder. In that we have kept this driver ext, Chrome driver. Just use Chrome driver dot exe, and then after that launch Chrome driver. Just create an instance of this Chrome driver. The moment you will create the instance of this Chrome driver, it will launch the Chrome. So let me create driver instance, web driver instance. To create web driver instance, simply just write web driver Control Shift O to import, and then I will navigate to the application. So what is the application we are using? The application is Facebook. www.facebook. This is the application. So we'll navigate to the application, and then we'll find that particular web element. To find that particular web element, we have a find element. So based on name we will find, based on name. So when you find what is the name of that web element, name is what? Email, as we know that, or password, email address. So simply this method, find element method, will return you web element. Simply it will return you. Return type of find element method is what? Element. Let me create a local variable. You see, return type of find element method is what? Web element. What is this web element? This web element is an interface. Observe carefully. The web element is an interface. So this is the method. Find element method is of web driver. Returning you web element. If you want to get few info regarding to this web element interface, simply click on that. Or else here you can see, here we can't see anything. We can attach a source, like source file to that. Then only we will get a whole information. How to attach, I will show you. The focus is on what is the difference between find element and find element. So on that same page, if you want to interact with multiple web elements, if you want to know that how many anchor tags are there, how many input tags are there, or how many images are there, so simply let me write Control F. Okay, so it will open this small window at bottom. Just I will check how many image tags are there. So there are 2 images. So this is the first image, Facebook, and what is the second image? Hit on enter. The second image is what? Somewhere highlighting. So let me check. Click. Now this one might be. Click. So actually only first image is highlighting. This is the first image, Facebook. So similarly, if you want to know that how many anchor tags are there, multiple anchor. So 5 anchor tags are there. This is 5 anchor tags. All are highlighted. So on this same page, how many? So this is the input tag. How many input tags? 5 input tags. Similarly, how many anchor tags? Anchors means what? Links are there. So totally 49 links are there on this page. So what we will do? So we try to know that how many links are there on login page of Facebook, and what is the text for that particular link. So what are the text for all the links? So let me find all these web elements first. How to find all these web elements? So to interact with multiple web elements on the page, just use this method, driver.find elements method. By dot what? So we will loop based on tag name. So the tag is what? Anchor tag we will use. Simply this find elements method will return you list. Okay, list of all the web elements it will return you. If you want to create a local variable. Actually guys, the list is coming from java.util package, and it is an interface. You know what is the properties of list? List can hold, okay, list can insert an object, and the insertion order must be preserved. Like whatever first object you will insert, that first object will be inserted at 0th index. Second object will be inserted at second index. Third object will be inserted at third index. Like that it will insert, and based on insertion, all the objects will be stored based on index wise. Second is what? List property. So the list will hold duplicate objects. If there is a duplicate object, the list will hold. So all the properties of list we will see in list interface of collection. So we'll go with that. So once you write this, it will store how many anchor tags are there? All the anchor tags, it will create a one list, and all the anchor tags will be loaded into that list based on index 0, 1, 2, like that. So the list will start from 0th index. If you want to know that how many number of anchor tags are there on the page, simply use on this list object. So just we have a size method of list. So total number of anchor tags can be displayed. So for each and every anchor tag, if you want to retrieve the text for that particular anchor tag, so we'll go with for each loop. There are multiple ways, but we will go with for each loop. So this for every web element coming from this list, like first web element at 0th index, second web element, it will pass one by one. So list will create like this. And what is the first web element at 0th index? First index, second index, third index. So this is what based on index it will go. So one by one it will pass to the for each loop. So now this is the element. So already we have created element object here. So here I will create. So just element one. Okay. So just retrieve the text for that element CLE1 dot. So what is the first get text method is there to fetch the text for that particular variable. So first of all, it will pick up the first link from the list, and it will try to it will pick up the first link and it will pass to the element. And for that on that web element, we are trying to retrieve what is the link text. What is the link text for that web element, and we are displaying that link text to the console. So let me try to run this application. Up to this, you will get it. So this is the on this element we are not performing any operation. Okay, on this element we haven't performed any operation. That's what we are getting warning. It's not in use. Yellow means what? Not in use. This list, on this list we have performed some operation like getting the what is the size of list. We are getting the what is the text for each and every link text. So let's run this. Right click, run as Java application. Let's see how the behavior is. Started the Chrome driver on particular port. It will launch the browser. We are not maximizing here. Just we are launching the browser and navigating to the page. So it will wait until and unless the page will not get load, and then it will retrieve all the link text available on the page and screen the text of that link. So this is the Facebook page. So I don't know why we are on this page. Let's wait to load this page. So this is sign up page actually. Still we will retrieve all the link text on this page. Loading. If we go to the console, still the application is loading. That's what we are not getting any text of the link. Application got loaded, and now let me go to the. You see all the link text, whatever link text we have there. Total 56 link texts are there. 56 links are there. Facebook, forgotten account, terms, data policy, cookie policy, create a page. So what we will do, if there is any link text, if there is any link, if link text is what login, we'll perform click operation on that. How to perform click operation then? At runtime we will do this. Okay, how to perform? Simply use if condition. Simply use if condition. Okay, what is the condition? So whenever element one. So on this wave element, whenever you will find the text, if that text is equals to, if that text equals to, whenever you will find login, can you please click on that? Can you please click on that element dot perform click operation on that? Once you will perform, once your condition will get like true, I don't want to iterate later on. Just break it. Break the for loop. Okay, break the for loop. Let's run. Run this up. We have a multiple approach. We can go by using for loop also. This we are using for each loop. So you can iterate the wave element by using wave like while loop also. We can set the iterator, and that iterator will iterate one by one. It's loading the page. Need to load full page. Now you see on this page, Facebook helps you connect and share with the people in your life. So on this page, it will retrieve all the links. On this page, if there will be any links which takes you login, then it will perform the click operation on the login page, link tag. In the last session, we have already seen how to locate wave element based on link tag. So all the link tag which has returned. The moment it got login, it perform click operation on login, and you see you are on login page. This is the login page. So like that, we can able to perform click operation. So the simple difference between find element and find element we have seen. So the find element simply, so find element will return you wave element, whereas find elements will return you list of wave elements. Actually, if the find element, so next is what? If the find element will matches two nodes on the page. If the find element matches two nodes on the page with page locator, so simply it will try to interact with first node which is appearing on the page. It will try to interact with first node which is appearing on the page, not the second node. Okay. If nothing will get matched on the web page, simply this find element method will throw one exception called no such element exception. So if nothing will get matched, then it will throw no such element exception. Okay, no such element exception. So simply you should have to know this. And what about this find elements method? Okay, the find elements method will try to locate all the web elements based on the locator you are using, and it will retrieve all the web elements in the list. If nothing will get matched on the web element, simply it will return you what? Null. What it will return you? Simply it will return you null. Okay, and it will hold only null object. Okay, on that null object, if you try to perform any operation, then you will get one exception called null pointer exception. You should have to know this exception. Am I clear? So what is the return type of find element? Wave element. Return type of find element, list of wave. So this is the basic difference you should have to know, and you should have to explain. So I hope you cleared with this concept also. Thank you for joining.